If I decide that I've been in that boat.
Okay, get out the boat. Get back on this boat.
No, I had a job.
And you quit.
No, I didn't. I resigned.
That's quitting.
It's not quitting. Quitting is I can't do the job. Resigning is I give my job back to you. I don't want it no more. No, that's the difference. I have no problem with somebody quitting the job.
So, because it was killing you.
It's
So
killing
why
me.
did you apply to the same job again?
Let's begin now.
Got my first job at Comcast. You was charging me $300 a month. Okay, what were you doing with that $300?
You got some daggone trust issues.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Y'all
I'm going
was
to tell you something. You can't.
Y'all was in there shopping together.
Do not get married.
Y'all was in there shopping together.
Do not get married. What you
I'm
mean?
Mike. This is my beautiful mom, Linda.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome back to another episode of the Mike and His Mom Show. I am your host, Mike Banks, for real.
Why are
Why
you
you
posing
saying
like that? Oh, no. She's going to be like, sorry.
This is my beautiful mom in the middle,
Are you going
Linda.
to start over?
No, it's fine.
Okay, we're not going to start
And
over.
my sister Shannon Shanae to the far left. Welcome back to another episode. How you guys feeling?
Well, I had the flu,
Yeah, we have had some time off. Yes, that is true.
and that wasn't because I was sick. You didn't even
No,
know.
because it had something to do with him.
I know.
Oh, I had to work.
Actually.
Oh, yeah, I had to work. Sorry.
Had nothing to do with my illness.
Right,
Sorry.
but as soon as somebody came, we make a little, all
Sorry.
this.
I got things to do.
I had to work.
I was
Okay.
while he was making money, I was making prayers that I made it to another day. It was really bad. I don't remember ever having the flu a day in my life. Ever.
Did you go to the doctor to get diagnosed with the flu?
No. Google diagnosed me.
WebMD, huh?
Google.
Okay.
AI. It said when the symptoms hit you just like that, that's the flu. It's not a gradual thing like a cold, like it just something turns into something else and then mine just like hit. And it was bad.
Are you better?
I feel 100 times better while I'm still not better. But I mean, I'm better, but I'm always tired. I'm always tired.
Are you contagious?
I'm not contagious anymore. I'm not contagious
The
anymore.
flu's contagious?
Yes.
Yeah.
My whole family
no.
had except for Fallon, she didn't get it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't ever know if I ever had the flu.
It was well, I mean, we could have. It could have not just hit me as hard as it did this time. But I think I was probably the sickest of everybody.
Well, how was your 2 weeks?
It was 2 weeks.
I think.
It was good. If I must say so myself. I didn't have
Your
the
hair
flu.
looked good.
Thank
My
you.
hair does look nice.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. So I had a good. Oh, well, I'm getting work done in the house, so that's challenging while it's all good because someone's always there working. So you know what it reminds me of? Going through the process.
Of what?
Of like when you're going through something, you got to go through this process to get to the end
Okay.
to see the fruit of your labor. So you got to go through this to see the other side of the joy. Yeah, so when you're having some issues or concerns in your life, you're going through some changes, just know it's a process. And you'll make it through, and it's going to be like, wow. So I'm excited about the outcome of the house, how it's going to turn out. It's going to be like a brand new house. How was your week?
It was cool. I started operating in my management position.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Still kind of learning some things. I'm training somebody right now.
But not me. I've been
Yeah.
asking for a job.
Right there.
You get paid more?
Who? Me?
Yeah, that's what we talking about. You talking about you?
I don't know.
You don't know if you get paid more to train people?
Well, I got a salary increase, but my position that I just left, they got an increase too, starting in March.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like now, my next paycheck, I'll be able to see what my bonus is as a manager and if it makes sense. I don't know.
Can you go back?
I don't know. That's a good question.
You know how you like in the beginning of the credit, you tell them that you want to give your job back. Would you give this job back? And just say, but I don't want to be done. I want my old job back.
I will say this though. I like this challenge though of training and now trying to manage the team.
Okay.
So we'll see. I don't think.
Well, you should get paid off the teamwork.
Yeah, we do. But I don't know how it's calculated, so I'll learn that Friday.
There's no way in the world it should be less. You should see some sort of increase.
How much of an increase they getting? You said they're getting a pay increase.
$15,000
a year.
Yeah, salary went up $15,000.
Wow, Red Bull has wings.
But the commission changed too though, so.
Oh,
the commission go up or down?
Down probably. It's probably.
I don't know, cause I'm not. It's not. I don't get it no more.
Oh, you don't get commission at all.
No.
You just get bonuses.
I get bonuses
based off of what they do.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they get commission off of what?
Selling Red Bull.
Plus they get hourly.
No, nigga says salary. Who cares?
One time I renegotiated my salary because they didn't give me a promotion. And so the negotiation was they had to give me a little bit more increase. It was real small, like $1 or $2, right? Increase. But the boost was that they changed my commission pay. So I went down to part-time at the same time. I wound up having checks larger than my full-time checks based off how I negotiated it. I know they were so done with me. At that point, they was just like, what did we do?
That was a smart move, if I must say so myself. Did you negotiate that way? No. Okay, let's move on.
No, I didn't. So last time we were here, we talked about living a Christ-like life.
What's so funny? You haven't been doing it?
I have actually. I've cracked open my new study Bible.
Oh, who?
But today's topic is going to. We'll see how it goes.
What's the study Bible? Whose study Bible was it?
It's mine.
No, I mean like did somebody write it?
It's an NIV study Bible.
Like you know how like certain people have their own.
Oh
study
no. I sent my mom and my sister a video. We're kind of late to the conversation due to some snow that happened here in Baltimore, so I had to work on a Saturday.
And the flu.
But I'm sure we'll still make it a tad bit interesting, entertaining, and informative for our viewing audience.
Entertaining. Okay, all right.
I sent my mom and my sister this video that was circling the internet at the time of a young lady who was in church, and the pastor called her to the front because she was pregnant out of wedlock and made her apologize to the congregation and told them she can't handle baby shower and nobody in the church better not go.
Or have a private baby shower.
Or have a private baby shower.
Oh, and the grandmother can't have one either. That's what he said.
It's caused some uproar online since then. I saw people trying to find a girl and give her a baby shower.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Oh, I do think they should help out.
No. Oh. But I saw some pastors write letters and just post it. I saw a lot.
Really? Open letters?
Yeah.
What they say?
The typical. I mean, not the typical, but it was just distasteful. You know, people like that, stuff like that. So I'm bringing the conversation here to see what my esteemed cast members think of said video and said topic. So
That's funny.
Take it away, guys.
Well, what do you think?
I'm trying to figure out what's funny.
Because you're the one who had
you don't want to talk about it. You think it's hilarious.
Well, okay,
I'll
say this. I think that I just actually saw the actual video today. I do think that it was unnecessary for her to have to stand up and ask the congregation for forgiveness. I don't understand for the life of me why. Then I try to think like, we confess our sins with our mouths, but I'm like, but why does she have to confess her sin to the church population? Like, what was the point? And like, can y'all make it like I
wouldn't have did it.
Yeah.
You was her. If you was the girl.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have did it.
That's easier said than done.
I'm not her.
I'm saying, but the girl is young too, though.
Yeah. If I was young, and I know me at that age, I wouldn't have did it.
And even in I'm not gonna argue about it.
I probably would have did it if my mother told me to do it because she used to make me go get saved like months, remember? And I'd be like,
but I wouldn't have did it.
But no, I get what you're saying. Like just because we were young, I'm probably like, hey y'all, I'm pregnant. Can you forgive me? I wouldn't have understood why, but like to this day, I don't understand why he made her. Why that was necessary? Like,
what was a boy that got her pregnant?
Okay, all right, slow down.
Slow down.
Wait.
No, well,
I want to give context.
Well, he probably isn't a church
it's a
member.
very old. So it's a very old church. It's not.
Okay.
I'm saying like so. It's a.
They're old school.
Right. So that practice is something that's it's not foreign. It's just not custom today
Oh, really?
in today's
Okay.
church. So I just want to provide that context. That's all.
Okay, I didn't know that.
What was the old church not? I mean, it's still.
So my mother asked, where was the boy?
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen that sentiment growing online. And I think that question is just, I don't even know, because y'all making it seem like.
I don't know. No, if she didn't get pregnant by herself.
Right. Maybe he don't go to the.
He probably don't go to the
church.
Oh, I wouldn't go there no more neither.
Yeah, he probably.
Let's just move.
Let's just say he. Okay. Well. Okay. He didn't mention it. He act like, why couldn't he say, and she wasn't the only one that sinned, why couldn't he say, and the young man that got her pregnant, while he's not here, he sinned too. So we're not going to blame it all on her. You know, whatever. First of all,
she's the member of the church.
I don't care. They were ignorant, and they wrong, and they out of order.
Okay.
How about that? You don't treat people the way you want to be treated. You want somebody to stand you up for everybody. Those who sin, that throw the first stone. Cast. I mean, come on. We act like sin. People act like that sin is more damning than that sin. Sin is sin.
I was trying.
So when he left church and went and started drinking and whatever they do, smokes it, whatever they do, that everybody does something wrong. Period. Nobody's without sin. You want to be humiliated because you messed up?
I was trying to find the scripture in that. I think it's the Old Testament where I believe it's like when the Lord is like kind of going through like the commandments or some part of it, like the civil laws, the moral laws and that kind of stuff. And I feel like there's a part there where it talks about women who go and have like affairs or just like, you know, doing things without being married or whatever. And it's like, you can't hide your sin. You know what I mean? So women, we shouldn't do it anyway, but like don't do it, because if you get pregnant, there's no way you can hide what you did, where like a man can go around and just spread his oats everywhere. You can't prove that I did anything.
Right.
But that was just a sidebar to the but I can't find it. I think
what's your issue with the video?
It's disrespectful. He could have pulled her in the office and had counseling with her.
Yeah. I don't
If you really the same way it says the same way it says
What it?
the same way people have said when your parents treat you nasty or whatever when you grow up. You said you had issues growing up. I mean, so you think you stand somebody in front of a congregation and humiliate her like that? You think she okay? I mean, she may act like she okay. Maybe she is okay. But how is that helping somebody? To stand them up and then they go, no, get in the center of the church.
And
Boy,
don't touch the table.
Yeah, don't touch. Nobody said don't touch the table.
Oh, wow.
There was a communion table.
I'm about to say it must have been holy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what?
Don't touch that table.
Maybe he ought.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah. Maybe he ought not touch it.
He's
Don't
gonna
you touch
go
that
to the
blood.
table.
But I mean,
I didn't hear him say that.
it's you. I'm just a little dumbfounded.
Mm-hmm. I'm sad that her mother didn't. But you know, some people are just so, I guess, religious, or they over spiritualize everything, or I don't know.
I'll
maybe
say
the mother was.
okay.
Go ahead.
They're members of that church, so they submit to what.
Mm-hmm.
What, ma?
Go ahead.
They are.
So they submit to whatever the pastor says.
I'm not saying whatever, but I'm saying that's how that church operates. That's how that church operates. I don't want to get in the weeds of all that. I do disagree with his approach. I do think it was inappropriate to call the girl down to the front of the church and embarrass her. And
he didn't even call her. He said so and so's daughter wasn't coming down.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even give her the appropriate. He didn't even say her name. He didn't even give her enough respect or dignity to say whatever. Or let's say her name is Leslie. I don't know what her name is. Leslie wants to like to come. Wait a minute, and then they had the nerve to publicize it. Whoever did it.
Somebody did it, yeah.
Well, that's a separate part. That's another conversation I want to get to at the end. I do disagree with his approach. I do think it was distasteful. I do think it was inappropriate, humiliating, all that good stuff. I think what he was trying to do, though, was just hold her accountable. Go ahead, because your face is screwed up.
No,
you go ahead. I'm going to interrupt you.
Hold her accountable how?
Go ahead.
How? Hold her accountable how?
Well, I think the accountability piece is the not having a baby shower.
What? How? What?
How's that holding accountable?
How do her being accountable?
Because you we shouldn't be celebrating this moment because you sinned. Like that's why he was speaking about repenting and all that kind of stuff.
But babies are a blessing.
Boy.
We're not celebrating the sin, right? You're celebrating the die.
So okay,
Hold up,
okay,
hold
wait a minute,
up. I
hold
don't-
up, wait a minute, hold up. So okay, let's come on, let's speak about that. Go ahead.
I lost my train of thought because Shannon cut me off.
You we
so
should not
sorry.
celebrate this moment. The
Well,
baby.
that's what he was. That's what I feel like he was trying to convey. To not celebrate this moment because this moment was birthed out of sin. So we need to hold this girl accountable. I think he went about it the wrong way, but I'm just saying I think that's what his message
So
was.
we're not celebrating.
I'm not saying anything.
What's the
Am
baby
I off
shower?
here?
What's the baby shower for? To provide her with gifts and stuff for the baby when the baby comes. That's what it's for. So
That's
wait a
why I
minute.
don't
So
play-
wait.
I don't-
Okay. Let's not. Okay.
okay,
Let's
hold on.
let's say let's. Boom. We should not celebrate this moment because the baby was born out of sin. Let's not celebrate the baby's birthday. Let's not come to the graduation.
That's what I was
Because
thinking. You can't
nothing
celebrate
is
the
never going
life.
to change about that baby being born out of sin.
Right. The baby is just
Nothing. It's going to always have that thing about he was that stigma. He was born out of sin. So let's not celebrate the baby period all in life. We can't get a baby birthday shower, a baby shower when he turned 1. You better get a baby birthday party because he wants.
Okay, hold on,
What's
hold
the
on.
gonna
baby
stop?
grew up.
wait.
Don't. So
Is
come
the,
on.
okay, wait.
About time he walking, he can start taking care of himself.
Is the baby shower? This is from my perspective. Because to me, even 1-year-old parties, I feel like the baby shower is more so celebrating the parents and not the child, so to speak.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think that. I don't. To me.
No, I never felt that. Do you feel like that?
No.
No. I felt like the baby shower is to celebrate
The
the
birth of
baby.
the baby's
the
coming.
baby. You're showering the baby with gifts.
Because for me, this is me,
You only have a baby. Go ahead.
and I don't. But I'm gonna say
Now,
this. I'm gonna say this carefully because, granted, to your point, I do believe babies are blessings, and being able to have a child is a blessing. But I don't think the circumstances are always the best either in some cases.
Right.
So for me, I've had friends who've had babies in very unhealthy situations, and to me, that's not celebratory. Like, why would I bring a child into this nasty
The
dynamic?
child ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
The child has nothing to
that's
do
not-
with what. Right. And what
Okay.
about the world? Why bring a child into this world?
Yeah.
You can actually sell that too.
No, I'm just saying. So what? You're not celebrating that. You're celebrating the birth of the baby. The baby is innocent.
Okay.
The baby's innocent. So since we can't have a baby shower because the baby's born out of sin, let's not have a birthday party. 1, 2, 3. Don't. He graduated from high school. We can't go. Cause remember, you had him out of sin.
Right. He ain't got no father.
Whether he got a father or not, he's still sin.
What you looking at me for?
No, I'm just
I ain't
saying.
the pastor.
You agree with the
I didn't say
pastor.
I agree. That's not what I said.
You said he was trying to hold her accountable.
That's what it
Right.
seemed like he was trying to do in that
How
moment.
hold her
But
accountable?
that-
How?
yeah, I don't
All he
understand
had to
that.
do was talk to her by herself or with her parents or whatever.
her accountable
and
is
say,
making
you
sure
know,
she
you
take care of the
understand-
baby,
You understand
right?
now that you are having a child, whether out of wedlock or not. You have to be responsible for this child. That's what you tell her. You making her stand there, making her feel like I got pregnant. You know how bad that
Shame
come
her.
on, like
Like, shaming
so
her.
so how
What did Christ die for?
What are you looking at me for? Like I'm
yeah,
the one that called
but
it
just made me
he
think
died
of that.
for our sins.
Yeah.
So now she
And
feels
she's 14.
right. Okay, and she gets up in front of the church. And she 14.
That's what he said, 14.
Okay, so here's the deal.
That's what she said. I didn't hear that.
I don't know how old she is. But here's
I'm
the
not gonna say
deal.
that. I don't know how old the girl
Well,
is.
here's the deal. At the age
You don't have to watch
of
it.
at the age of 14, wait a minute. If she, I don't know how old she is, but if she is that young, who enticed her? Let's just start there.
Entice her to what?
She 14, Mikey. Where the man at? Who is he? You know, all
I
kinds
don't
of
know
things
if
can
that
be
is
played.
fact. I don't know
No,
if that girl
but
was
we
14 or
don't
not.
know what happened.
I don't know if the girl was 14 or not.
I think
Well,
she's 14. Let me talk.
However
The
old she
age
is.
don't matter.
It does, actually, because I think for me, in my opinion, I think it's embarrassing, period. But I'm like, to put that little girl up there like that, like,
Oh yeah, but
the child.
So and the child
What
can
do
be
you
easily
think?
influenced.
Well,
Well, I tell you what.
wait, hold
And her
on.
mother said it was
And my thing is also, why isn't Sister Mims up there, whatever her name is?
the mother.
Yeah, why shouldn't we be holding her accountable? Like, why are you not watching your child?
Hold on. Because the girl got up and asked the church for forgiveness. I do think that's inappropriate. We shouldn't be asking. Well, God
She
should
ain't
be,
do nothing against. She didn't know commit any sin against them.
Right, she couldn't. Right, so I agree with that. But okay, I don't know how to ask this question, so I'm not
Go
gonna.
ahead, answer. Just answer.
if your teenage daughter gets pregnant
Mm-hmm.
and she apologizes to you, what would your response be?
Did you apologize to me for getting pregnant?
No.
I know.
I wasn't talking about Shannon. I was
just
talking
saying, she don't have to
Shannon was
apologize.
18 though. She was I don't even want to say she was grown, but she was 18.
She had to apologize to me though.
I'm saying, what would you say if she did?
You don't have to apologize to me.
But I mean, it doesn't 14. I think it's more like wedlock though, because what if she was 16 and married? Right? Isn't that the really issue? Is that she's not married?
Would you understand why she would be apologizing?
I would let her know she don't have to.
Or would you understand why though?
Well, I don't know why this girl apologized.
No, I'm talking about.
I don't know. If my kids, I'm not in that situation. Why would she be apologizing? I don't have a child that apologized to me. Can't say I would understand why.
Because she's.
Because she's what?
However old she's young in her whole life, like she just threw her life in a different direction.
Okay.
So what she apologized?
So no, and it could be disappointing to some, to your parents. It could be.
Right. I understand that. I understand that.
Okay. She ain't got to get in front of church to apologize to them.
No, I agree with that, but I'm saying, do you understand why someone would apologize in that moment? In that
In front of the church
no,
family.
in general, and that's I'm
Well, that's
removing.
something different. That's
And
something different.
That's what I'm talking
But
about.
we talking about the church now, what they did.
Well, I said that you don't got to apologize to the church. I'm talking about overall now about the circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way y'all looking at it is like, well, she shouldn't be apologizing. Period.
I don't know. Why is she?
Not to the church. I'm saying.
Well,
like,
this is what I think. As a teenager, I do feel like there is a burden that like I placed on my mother. Now I'm just not aware of it. I'm older. I'm out of high school, but like I placed a burden on the whole family by bringing a child in here out of wedlock. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have. Even though we were in a.
I ain't feel that way.
But I understand, like, if we want to break it down in that way,
Mm-hmm.
like, if you want to break it down, I can understand the mindset and, like, okay, I'm sorry that I brought this. I have a family member who currently needs help with children. They can't provide for their children, right? And they brought babies out of wedlock. So I can understand if they're, like, remorseful for the burden they are placing on the family who had nothing to do with that, right? It was you understand what I'm saying? Like, I chose to go get pregnant, and I don't have no way to afford these babies.
or you could raise your children to be a certain way. I don't have kids, but you could raise your children to grow up to be a certain way, and they deviate from that path. And then when something happens, it's like, dang, I let my parents down. I'm sorry for disappointing. I understand that sentiment.
I understand, but
Okay.
what's your point?
I get the apology aspect of it, not in front of the church,
right,
not in front of the church,
Mhm.
but I get the apology aspect of it.
I get that too.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I get it. Yeah, if she's 14, 15, whatever, her mother has to help her raise a child.
Okay. That's all.
Right?
No,
No?
no.
Oh, okay.
My mother ain't gotta help her.
She don't, but more than likely she will be. And I'm gonna tell you
So,
this:
wait, hold
if
up.
she got that little girl sitting up in front of the church apologizing,
She
she
better
would
help her.
help change your Pampers. Like you better help your daughter. You embarrass
If
that
she,
girl.
How-
if she got her stand up in front of there, she wanted her to keep that baby.
Yeah.
So
right.
she could she got her if they influence her
She's
that much, she could have
sustenance,
took her to have abortion if she wanted
abortion.
to.
She could have.
I'm
We're
just
not
saying.
that she should. But
No, I'm
yeah,
not saying that she
like,
should have, but y'all stood.
they
you wanna
said
stand up
that
and
you-
burn- burn her.
So in life, not just in church, we can't. And I think this happens in church a lot too. We can't just do wrong and think it's okay, because the Bible says, "Shall we continue?" Listen, shall we continue in sin lest grace abounds? That's what
Nobody's saying that
Listen,
you think it's okay.
So my question is, how do you in that moment? Because the church, at our church, in some churches, people used to get set down for stuff. So how do you? My point is, how do you hold people accountable?
She was to get set down, but what is she doing? Is she
Well, I don't know.
is she
I don't know.
in a choir?
I don't know.
Yeah, like I mean, is she? I feel like her having to get up and just publicly
Shame
herself because she did what most people are more than likely out here doing if they're not doing it in their church. Like she's not being abnormal. She's living in sin, and instead of making her ask the church for forgiveness, hopefully they're teaching her about and don't wait to repent when the baby comes. It's like he just keep like pouring
Right.
oil on the fire, and
Salt on the wound,
salt in the
wound.
wound. Yeah, like it's like, what are you doing? Like, are you taking her to the side and who's the child's father? How can we help you, get focused back onto this? You have a lot, And don't wait until this time when they get like. What was the point of all that? It just seemed very.
So you've never seen, I don't know if you've seen it, but you've never seen videos of preachers rebuking people?
Not like that. Not specifically.
I don't think
I've never seen I've seen like a kind of like an open rebuke. You know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But not like.
What have you seen in that regard?
Michael.
Come here.
I saw you last week.
at the
You
bar.
know, like at your bar. Like
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I've never. Have you?
When, I don't know if this is in the same boat, but I'm just more so talking about addressing something within the public and in front of the congregation.
Yeah, but doesn't it say in the word to pull people to the side? Like not to
When-
embarrass people like that?
When Bishop Long had all that stuff going on, Bishop Morton openly rebuked him on the pulpit.
But he has openly been doing, if he's openly committing things and he's a pastor and all that, I probably can see that.
I'm just talking
You
about
get
just,
what
I'm
I'm
talking about just, I'm talking about just the concept of addressing something publicly.
Yeah, I think
Like it's not foreign.
Yeah, but I think the way he addressed that young lady was to embarrass her.
Well, yeah, I think that was inappropriate. I do.
And if he wanted to address her publicly, it could have been something done in love, like where we're going to embrace this young girl. You know what I'm saying? Help her. We need the mothers of the church to come in and support this family. You know, she has entered a different stage of womanhood earlier than we hoped for. You know what I'm saying?
Here's another thing you think about. Okay, so and she can't handle baby shower. Not by not here. None of y'all by now attend the baby shower. So what's going to happen when she bring the baby to church?
Church, right?
You better not hold them.
Right.
I think y'all going extreme.
No, why are we going to the extreme?
So.
No, hold up. Why are we going to the extreme when he just not rebuked her, but he chastised the whole church,
right,
for wanting to even
and warned
help
them,
her,
right,
if she needed something,
right.
Well, that's why. That's why.
So now when she bring the baby,
I think that's different.
Okay.
That's why I was talking about.
What's different?
The baby shower is something totally different,
What's
bro.
totally
I don't
different? So afterwards, can they give her a gift?
Yeah, can they give
her
like a little
anything to help
donation?
support her?
Like,
can they give anything?
No party, but can we like?
That's what I'm saying. It's like a party. We throwing a party.
It is a party.
We throwing a party for sin. That's how he's looking at it.
Okay,
that's
so can we give her a gift for sin? Can I give her a gift for the baby? A sin? You calling it sin? Can I give her a birthday?
I'm not calling it anything.
No, that's what he said he's calling it. Can I give her a birthday? Can we come to her birthday party for the sin?
The little sinner.
Well, at that point she's already repented.
How do you know?
That's what he said. That's what he said. In the
Well,
video.
she already repented now. Why she can't baby shower?
Yeah, why she can't
He said we can't do it.
Whatever.
He said we can't go.
You better have a mind. You better have a mind of your own. You better learn how to think on your
Baby
own.
shower.
Is it past ahead if you going to hell?
Well, the funny thing is this. I feel like, and I pray that it really backfires, but it backfires on him and what he did, but it does edify her, and she walks in a different path. And the people, like, she see the love of God come, and people just really shower her and support her and really push her, towards something to be a good mother.
How do you know her mindset?
Yeah.
I've embarrassed and I've humiliated all of y'all. How you know that girl ain't gonna go home and try to hurt herself?
Hurt herself. Then she got to go through that dreadful postpartum. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
how
how
are
you
they
know
going to
that-
treat her?
Right.
Yeah.
I would get my child away from them.
Yeah,
It's
mother needs to be taken
Yeah.
away from them, and
Yeah.
the mother is unfortunately under some type of weird way of
cultism or something.
Yeah, it does. It's sad. I feel sad for them.
It's God first. Me next. Family. My family come before them. You ain't gonna treat my child any kind of way. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just stand you. Just stand my child in front of no church.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think another layer to the humiliation is, I think it's a mixture of two things. I think the internet being the internet, and I think some people do really care, but I do think spreading it is also playing a part in the humiliation.
What, sharing it?
Sharing it all over the place, yeah.
Well, that's gonna be.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, but I think it plays a part in it. Like, I'll never understand promoting something.
What do you see, since you've been watching it, are you seeing people that's agreeing with it?
Yeah, have you
I
seen
haven't been
anybody?
watching it. I mean, I just saw it.
Have you
But
seen
what have
any
you seen
agreement?
and people agree with it?
No, everybody pretty much saying the same thing.
Oh yeah. So that she see some feel, maybe she feel some kind of love. I hope she see.
Yeah.
If she come back and hurt herself, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I hope that little baby grow up to be, just a powerful baby of God.
I hope that she be okay.
Yeah.
Before the baby even get here, I hope that she be okay. Because I wonder, because she's showing. Up there.
Oh, was she?
She look like she look like she's showing. But I wonder before all this took place, what was going on with her mother and all this stuff. You don't know you don't know all this other stuff.
And you know what? My first thing came to my mind, which I don't know why, but the first thing that came to my mind is like, I wonder if they trying to cover up something. Why would they put her up there like that?
Right.
Like, what are y'all doing? Like,
What you mean?
Like, just there's some other stuff going on behind the scenes.
Right.
Like,
we don't know everything.
Yeah, like why y'all putting her out there like that? You know what I mean? Let's cover up something before it comes out. Well, you know what I mean? Let's be preventative in our measure and have her go up and say something so nothing else won't be exposed.
Well, something else is it will be exposed.
But yeah, and I pray that's not. I pray that this is my little mind because of the world, but yeah, so you know what? We should go see if there's a GoFundMe for her.
I wouldn't send them.
Oh, you wouldn't?
And you sound like them people. See, this is just me.
Oh, wow.
It's just me.
Because I don't know who's gonna give their money.
That's true.
That I wouldn't.
I do think like the outcry of let's just get a girl a baby shower anyway. Like I would just leave it all alone.
No, if I did a baby shower, I wouldn't mind doing that because but I would not give them money that they would take from her at that age.
But if she's saying she don't want a baby shower,
did she say she didn't want one?
Well, she's under. This is my point. She's under the leadership of the church that she's at.
Yeah.
So if she's going with it, then I ain't trying to go my way to get a girl a baby
shower.
shower.
I don't need to give her a baby shower. I would give her Pampers.
It's not that she's going. She's in leadership. She's a. How old is she? She's a kid.
Right, but no.
Yeah, but
okay, so then.
So look, if she is 14, she can easily be influenced. She can easily be. Come on.
Then the mom said no. So my point is, if these people don't want no baby shower, I'm not going my way to try to plan one for them.
No, I wouldn't plan it. I would give her a gift.
Because you're not that person, Mikey, that would do that. But there are some other people that would want to help her.
No, I'm not. No,
nobody care about what her mother and the pastor said.
You're saying you wouldn't do a party.
They just want to help her.
You're saying a party or the helping period?
I don't think the helping is an issue.
Okay.
I'm talking about giving the girl a full-fledged party.
Yeah. It would seem weird, in my opinion, if I pulled up to a baby shower for the American stranger. like the whole country.
People do stuff like that. I tell you what, people would do it though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, they would do it.
They probably,
that baby wouldn't work for nothing.
They were probably like excited to get it done. If they're not already planning baby showers like for her, I know that.
She'd be well taken care of.
She'll be well taken. Like this is one of those stories that will go viral and people will continue to
and
donate.
They make a movie out of it.
And yeah, they probably already have a GoFundMe that's raised $100,000 in 2 days. Like,
but it wouldn't go to her mother.
I don't know. I'm going to try to find if there's a GoFundMe for her because there probably is one. I would be surprised.
If that's the case, if they raise money for her for a baby shower, and he said don't give her one, they supposed to get the money back.
Right, that is true.
If they filed under his leadership,
Get the money back.
Right. So yeah.
Give it back.
Right.
It said a Virginia pastor made a teenage girl stand up, so she is a teenager.
You don't think there's any merit to that though?
What?
As protocol lady, like following order.
Her protocol
yes.
lady.
What? Follow order.
Like if this woman being the mother and the daughter and her pastor said they not going to do something, who are we as?
Excuse me.
If they are submitting to that church and that leadership, whether we like it or not, who are we to come in and try to make them do something otherwise?
Oh, I ain't say for us to come in and do it. If people offer that, if they want to accept it, then they accept it.
Okay.
Somebody said, I hate how this has reached so many people and keep them turned away from church. That part right there. Come on, stop.
No. Stuff like that.
Okay.
For people,
Okay.
they
Stuff like
want to
what?
be turned away from church.
No,
Like,
no, they don't.
nah,
Michael.
that
Okay, say what you want to say.
that ain't gonna do it.
Okay.
It's not. At this day and age in the game, you don't go to church. You just don't want to go to church. All right, everybody's on their phone. So
I
We're
was
just trying to find
It
out.
says
It's okay.
retired Detroit Police Chief Ralph Godby Jr. cited John 8:4-67, suggesting that having the teenager repent as publicly as she did isn't something Jesus will condone. They say unto him, Master, this woman was taken in adultery in the very act. This is the one I was talking to you about. This is the one I was talking about. They not Deuteronomy when I was talking about throwing stones. But they say unto him, Master, this woman was taken in adultery in the very act. This they said, tempting him, that they might have to accuse him. But Jesus stooped down and with his finger wrote on the ground as though he heard them not. So when they continued asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, He that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at her. And then the man said, I will host the baby shower. Please contact me, sweetheart. Your baby will be celebrated and loved.
I wrestle with that.
I am a preacher that holds true to presenting your life wholly before God. However, the truth is we can't be saved except by God's grace. What happened to this young lady was not of God. Matthew 18:15-17 gives us the outline that you were trying to follow. However, what you did was step 3 in the process. And furthermore, the sin was not committed against you. It was committed involving the man and the woman. Therefore, you was out of line. Lastly, if the woman were to stand there, the man should have to. That's what she's saying. Time to stop the oppression of our women by shaming them and giving the man a slap on the wrist. Get right, church, and let's go home, because this definitely that was not it. Now he wondered why so many people are leaving the faith. It's because of things like this. Prayers for this whole situation. Yeah. So
I'm really wrestling with that baby shower concept that you guys have.
Why?
I just don't see. I don't see it that way.
Let's stop going to them.
I don't go to baby showers.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like to me it always was a celebration for the. I get it, like the birth of a child, so to speak. But I always.
This is what somebody said. It's called brainwashing,
listen to
or
me.
she knows something more sinister than that's being told. That's not being told.
Okay, can we already pull our phones down, please?
Okay.
Wait a minute.
You want to laugh about when people work? Somebody said it's giving the pastor the daddy. I didn't want to. People.
How is it given that the pastor to call it baby?
So this says, in a public statement attributed to the teenager's mother, identified as D. Miles, Sister Miles, and cited by Larry Reed Live, she urged the public to respect her and daughter's religious liberty and refrain from disrespecting her pastor.
That's what I'm saying.
To everyone that's concerned, we greatly appreciate it. However, I do want you to know that you are all interrupting my peace and is causing more damage than good.
You must interrupt the heart piece.
You are showing up and disrupting my church, my beliefs, and disrespecting my pastor. I am where I want to be and where I chose to be. We were not forced or manipulated to stand before the congregation. My daughter willingly approached the congregation and was welcomed and embraced with open arms. I stand on what I have been taught, and I'm raising my daughter to do the same. I stand with my pastor.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Who are we?
And in the comments under that, it's the same one I was reading.
Oh, that's the one you was reading?
Mm-hmm. And somebody said,
who are we?
Only person she needs to ask for forgiveness from is God, not the congregation. Choosing your pastor instead of protecting your child is wild. Also, you allowed your pastor to publicly shame your daughter. You did more harm than good.
I think that it sounds like to me personally, and this is what I just want to shoot. I don't want to believe they're in a cult. It just seems off, right? And like what you pointed out, like it's an old church, so they going under these like, old, I guess, traditional ways of practicing, that this is just what she believed. You know what I mean? The mother just believes that she needed to let the church know. Maybe the daughter did feel the same way. I don't know. But to each their own, and may God be with them.
What's the point of having a 1-year-old party for the baby?
It says no man has a right to condemn you for your sin. God is forgiving. What's this one verse says?
What's the point of having a 1-year-old birthday party? Just celebration of the. It's just.
Of the what? Of the baby?
Of the 1 year. It's like one of the biggest parties a baby would have.
I think it's for the. To me, it feel like it's for the parents, especially the mother.
Oh really?
I do.
I felt like it was for little Josh when I gave him his, and I felt like it was for the girls. I think Mickey didn't have.
Well, I'm talking about. Well, in that case, you talking about 2 or 3 kids at that point. I'm talking about like maybe your first child.
It was for me.
That's what I feel like.
No,
not for you. I'm saying like the baby's one.
Mm-hmm.
They know what's going on here.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It's like, Mom, I did it. I made it. I gave birth to a baby. My baby's one. Yay! Celebrate me. That's how it comes across to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Somebody said black mothers have a thing for humiliating their daughters. Like what?
I told you that thing with the black
crazy.
mothers hate their daughters. Remember I told you about that thing? I was just like, this is the weirdest thing I've ever heard before. But I will say this, Mikey. This generation of baby havers, I was about to say baby mothers, but like people who have babies, right? I really do think it has become a very ostentatious show of I can have a baby. Dumb. Because it's just like the baby, what is it called? The baby reveal. The gender reveals, right? What else do they have? They got the gender reveal. They got the baby shower.
Mm-hmm.
They be having a baby moon. Do you know what that is?
Who? Somebody said that she married to the man she had her daughter by. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
The baby moon is when you and your significant other go off and just like do something together before the baby comes.
Oh, like a honeymoon.
Yeah, like a honeymoon. So there's a lot of different events centered around, and now it does seem like it's nothing but party. And I wonder if that's where you're getting this mindset from, because back in the day, like it wasn't like that. So to this day, I have told people with little children, like, don't have no party. It's. I understand your thought, your sentiment, but they're not going to remember. Save your money. Now, unless you have the money to do it, go ahead and do it. It's tradition, you know.
It just for the baby shower part, it just seems like we're celebrating you bringing a child into the world. That's how it's not like we're celebrating the baby that's coming. We're celebrating you and the father or whoever, the parents for.
Well, you all like if I was at a baby shower, I'm congratulating you on your pregnancy. It's a beautiful thing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't. At a baby shower, the baby is the last thing on my mind. At a baby shower.
It's not the last thing on my mind.
It's
I'm here for a baby.
No, that's the last thing on my mind at a baby shower.
Really? But what y'all be doing at your baby showers?
It almost feels like a wedding reception. Like we just celebrating the parents. The parents are just there, happy.
It's all zhuzhed up. It sounds like.
Like it's just we just celebrating the parents bringing the baby into the world. Like we're happy for them. When they bringing the baby, it just doesn't feel like the baby has nothing to do with this.
Really.
It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying that's why I don't view it as like. That's why I'm going back to the pastor. Like I can.
Well, and in that respect, though, now that you're saying that, I don't really think that's what's wrong with that.
I didn't say it was a bad thing.
No, I'm not saying you're saying, but like, what's really wrong with saying, hey, we're having this party to show you and your wife how excited we are to watch you have your first or your second child. It's a beautiful thing to be able to bring a child into the world and to teach them about the ways of the Lord and have another little disciple for Christ coming.
That's why.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why, and to my point, that's why I cringe. Like it just hurts my soul when I see women at a baby showers by themselves and the dad's not there.
Yeah, it is.
Like
sad.
that is like, because like I said, the baby to me is the last thing on my mind.
Well, let me tell you, the funny thing is that there are friends of mine who were having baby showers and they felt like the men shouldn't be there. I personally don't understand that. They felt like, well, why would they be there? And I'm like, it's their baby. Why wouldn't they be there? They think, because people tend to think the baby showers are girl things. Now, a lot of times I do feel
that's
like.
That's what I'm saying. It's for the woman. It's for the parents. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm trying to get you to see. It's not. Like, I don't think like that. It's not. It is for you to come and shower us with the gifts for our baby. You are coming to help celebrate the birth of our child, and you're giving us gifts. Like, that's what it's for. You're helping us bring our child into the world. It's an ease, you know. We don't have to worry about money with this and all that kind of stuff. That's how I look at it.
That's why the man says she can't have one. Because what you just said, you're helping celebrate me in the birth of my child. Like you're also a part of. That's what I'm saying. The parents
You're
are
celebrating
also, but the parents are all, or should be, in my perspective,
Yeah, they should
are
be.
also a part of the celebration. It's not just celebrating the baby.
But I ain't getting no gift.
The baby is the gift. You getting the baby.
Her mother posted on.
All right, she is fired up. We need to move past that, and you still there.
Her mother posted on her Facebook page. I wish
You
we
found the
had.
mother's Facebook page?
I wish.
All right, we wrap this up.
I'm gonna say this
We
first.
was talking about the COs
I'm
that
gonna say
was
this first.
found in the riot.
She
Wait,
said-
I gotta say this. So, Mom was telling me that 2 COs got locked up during the Freddie Gray riot.
Mhm.
Stealing snacks from 7-Eleven. And I said, snacks? And I said, she's like, well, people think that they're not going to get caught. I said, I'm a regular girl from around the way that I can find you. How you think the FBI not going to find you stealing donuts from 7-Eleven? She just found Sister Miles.
Wait a minute. She has a post. She's posted it twice. And I quote.
She said, and I quote?
No, I'm quoting.
Oh, okay.
This is what she posted for somebody else. I wish this next word is all capital letters. I wish we hated our own sin as much as we hate everyone else's. Examine yourself.
Ooh,
That's what her mother got on
she
her Facebook
preached.
page.
She's telling us to mind our business. And
No, this is before. This is before this stuff.
it was before that?
Yeah. This is 2023. There is not one excuse in this world that will justify you not taking care of your kids.
I'm just trying to figure out, why are you back in 2023?
I don't know. It was popped up.
Well, our page probably not. Is our page public?
That one is. That post is. Which is very ironic. But anyway, what would you say? Do you remember?
I don't know.
The point of the story is, baby showers are. I have been told before that people who are not married should not have baby showers. I don't understand why not.
People who aren't married should not
have baby showers. I don't understand that. I don't know what my marriage got to do with a baby shower. I don't. That's
Right.
That's the part I'm confused. Like, what does it have to do with the baby
It's what the
shower?
pastor is saying.
What, and I'm
Right.
that's
You
what I'm
having a
saying.
baby? You having a baby at a wedlock? And
What does that got to do with the baby shower?
We just went down this rabbit hole 10 minutes ago about like you're being celebrated. You are being celebrated in that moment. We're not here to celebrate your sin.
We're not celebrating the sin. We're celebrating the birth of a baby. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's
not what Michael was saying. I'm saying I guess that's what the energy is behind.
But
it.
what is your hang up with the baby shower? You said you still feel some kind of.
We just unpacked it.
Oh, because it's about the
I think it's about
pregnant
the,
princess.
I think it's more about the parents and the baby. That's all.
Okay, I got you. I understand why you think that, but yeah, to me, I don't think that.
So is the birthday party about the
Because we used to have
I
baby
think when the
showers.
baby turned 1, I think that party is about the parents. I do.
Listen, because we used to have baby showers, and all my baby showers were in my living room. First of all, they were here, weren't they? In the living room. Weren't they in the living room?
Oh.
I ain't never had no big lavish baby shower. Like, it was nothing. It was a typical family and friend baby shower. Food, beautiful cake. Food was good.
Here's one from 2022. I pretend everything's okay.
I'm wrapping this up.
Deep
Wrap
down,
this up.
But
Not
deep
her wrapping up
down-
her list.
but deep down, I done had way too many kids, man.
Did you hear that one, Mike?
Yes, I heard it. She's had way too many kids. The mother's here.
I know she posted somebody else's post, so I guess she's saying what they saying, right?
All right. Well, praying for Sister Miles and our kids.
Sometimes I don't know what people be saying. I just laugh so they can walk away. It's a sin.
She still ain't my friend. Like we would be good friends, actually. Oh my goodness, Sister Miles. I'm praying for the family.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
I'm just.
If that's what they, if that's how they want to, if that's how they choose to, rock and roll, and that's their life. They do what they want.
I ain't having a baby out of wedlock.
Good.
Not because I don't want to sin.
We know like we struggling with that
But-
one.
Not because I don't want to sing. You're not dumb, you Sam. Not because I don't want to sing. This sounds so stupid. You need to go stand in front of the congregation.
Well, my issue is not just.
Because I
I want to be married before I have a kid.
Good.
I want to find a wife first. I want to have no baby by no woman.
By no woman.
Yeah.
Just any woman.
Just any woman, right?
No, I ain't going. Michelle Obama.
To the baby shower.
No, she ain't going
Oh,
to
to
the
the
inauguration.
Oh.
It is Monday, isn't it? Well,
Oh.
It's on Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday.
ain't always on
is
his
it?
birthday?
Huh?
It's always on his birthday.
No,
No.
it's not.
I don't know it. It's
No. It might be always on that day, but no.
So I thought it was always on that weekend.
I don't know. But
yeah, I think it's always around the same time.
Right. His birthday just happens to fall.
Okay, they should let it fall the next day.
I won't be there either
Where?
at the inauguration.
You don't?
I'll be at work. All right, guys.
I won't be there and I won't be watching it on TV.
In short, pray for Sister Miles and
Her daughter.
Well, clearly they fine based on what you read. You don't need no prayer. So they
Yes,
hide.
they do. They do need prayer.
Everybody needs prayer.
They need prayer because one, they could be under a lot of stress because of all of the.
Oh yeah, y'all was affecting that lady peace.
Yeah, she said we messed up her people. Well, not
Mhm.
we, because I didn't even know about it until today. I didn't read it. I didn't see it with Sister Miles until today.
That girl came down the aisle and said, "Praise the Lord."
No, people.
Oh my
He
God.
all three of them.
Oh man,
His mother,
people.
the pastor, and his daughter.
Is that that?
Let me see.
Oh, wow, interesting. That's not
Oh,
that.
they went away.
Is that that for real?
Yeah, that's him.
That girl look young.
That made me want to go to the movies.
Mm. That girl look young.
Yeah,
I don't like seeing people have babies that young.
really? Why? You know why you probably don't want to see people having babies that young? Because we are of a different world. Having babies that young probably isn't really the problem. It's just the world that we live in.
They said babies young back then, didn't
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
Well,
the world that we live
okay,
in. So,
this-
like, you got to be in school. You can't be at work.
Well, no. Let me give you clarity then on what I mean. I think children should be planned.
I thought you say playing.
I think children
Planned.
should be a result of planning, but most of the time, children are just a result of just having sex. We just having babies. Like, and just be out here having sex, having a baby in your teens is just
But what do you mean by planning? Why do you think you can plan a baby? What do you think? What do you think planning will make
like
easier in what way?
we're gonna have me and you, or me and not you, but me and
I
my woman are
understand.
gonna have this baby.
Mm-hmm.
When's a good time to have it?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on in our lives? Whether we can afford it. Just planning it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like not just humping and just having kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like nah, bro.
Mm-hmm. So it's more
It should-
about
it should-
the financial.
Not even
aspect.
that. It's just to be well thought out of when we want to bring this baby when we want to bring a baby into the picture.
And that's
Oh.
very cute. And I do agree that if you can like
You
plan,
can.
if you can plan it to meet your ideal lifestyle, right? Then fluid. But the reality is that children are just unpredictable little beings. You know what I'm saying? And so it's hard to just like you should be married, right? Because that's the commitment that you would like to have, so that whatever goes on in life.
I ain't even at this point. I ain't talking about being married. I'm saying if me and you are in a relationship, and you want to have a baby, let's plan that out.
Yeah, but like the marriage is the commitment. Cause
Well,
like,
yeah, I agree with that. I'm
Like,
just talking about
typically
just-
people ain't gonna jump out of a marriage.
I'm talking about just
right?
planning to have the kid in general.
Right. But like, you know, you can lose money. You know what I'm saying? But I do get what you're saying. Like, let's go into it with the right way of thinking.
Yeah.
I get it. So I mean, you know, the sad thing.
If I'm going back to grad school and we trying to buy a house right now. Right now, probably ain't the best time to throw a kid in the mix.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
but when is it?
When we done.
He done what?
When I'm done grad school, or at least almost done grad school. I ain't got that much longer to go.
And the thing with life, though, I mean, I love when people talk like that, but I also want people to realize that life just isn't.
Sex ain't life, Shannon.
What? No, what I'm saying is that let's go to grad school. So like we get to grad school. I didn't do good in these past 2 semesters, so grad school is extended. Now I'm 37. You understand what I'm saying? And you get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying,
Like,
yes.
you see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like life just can happen. So I think planning the family is important more than planning the money. But
I'm not planning. I'm talking about planning the family. That's what I'm talking about.
yeah,
The money.
planning the family, not planning for how to make money and then plan the family.
No, I'm talking about planning the family aspect of it.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Where is the father of the, not of the baby, the father of
Her,
The girl?
little
of the
girl.
girl?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Might be Pastor probably the grandfather.
I thought about that too.
Okay, I don't care no more. In short, you know, we all fall short to the glory of God, and let he who was out without sin cast the very first stone. And don't throw the rock and try to hide your hand, because you can't throw stones and live in a glass house. I'm saying. Anything else y'all want to say before I wrap this thing up?
No pun intended.
I wonder if I wonder if the pastor did something wrong during the week, is he gonna stand in front of the church, the congregation, and
Well, I think to Shannon's point, I've heard that argument about other things. Like it's not broadcasted.
what's that broadcast?
Like each of us have sinned every day this week probably, but we can quote unquote hide it, so to speak. It's not public. Like you can't hide that you're pregnant.
So it's like, come on, girl, they gonna know
They
about
gonna know
3 more
anyway,
weeks.
anyway, so come on down.
Come
You know what I'm
on
saying? It's
down,
like, come on down,
right?
right?
Can't hide when you go in the bar, people see you neither. I'm just saying. So he better
I
not be
don't know.
drinking
I
nowhere.
don't know who she was talking about. Was it Pastor? Was it me? I don't know.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, okay. Let's go there for a minute.
Let's go where?
I was just,
You've been on the phone for the past.
Right.
yeah,
I want to
that's
go.
what I'm saying.
I want to
But
go
since
home
you-
actually.
But since you made something up, you know.
What did I make up?
No, not made it up. But since you brought a point up, you know, we might sin all week long, but she can't hide that. So we're okay with hiding what we do.
Well, I don't think we're intentionally hiding it though. I'm just saying we're not.
We're okay with
We're not
sinning.
gonna go online and broadcast. Hey, I had sex out of marriage this week. Hey, I don't know. Whatever you did, I treated somebody.
But why not?
I don't think nobody does that. I don't know.
They should, if repentance is his point.
Yeah, right. Because he said you got to repent, and if you got to
You
repent in
repent to-
front of.
you
But
repent to
if
God.
I know that I hurt the church might not know I sinned, but I know deep down inside they would not want me doing this, so I've hurt them. So I'm going to go to church Sunday and stand in front of the congregation and take the mic. You know what I did? I did this, and I'm going to apologize.
Getting
to you.
pregnant is a big deal.
Everything should be a big deal of sin.
I agree.
No, you don't.
I do.
Couldn't even get it out.
But getting pregnant is a big deal.
Okay, but all
Big
sin
deal
should
for
be.
what? What do you mean, Ann?
What's the big deal about it?
And I'm not even talking about just the sin aspect of it, but that's a huge feat you're about to take on. It's a big deal.
They're about this little, the feet.
But anything you do in life that,
You get him out.
I got it, Shannon.
anything you do in life it could be a big deal.
It's a big deal, but I still don't get your point. So what? Not so what that she's in this predicament. Like, she sinned probably 4 months ago, and now that she's showing, she has to stand up and
She's
ask.
probably still having sex.
How you know?
We don't know who the father is.
She repented. If we're believing that she repented, that means she's changed her mind and she knows that what she's doing. And that's what I
Amen.
wanted to say.
Amen.
I don't know if I
Amen.
said about repentance, if you turning away from but repentance is changing your mind. You know, you're changing your mind. You're realizing that what you're doing is sin. Okay. So if she's realizing that, let's not. Why are we assuming that she's probably still, doing anything? She might not be.
That's fair.
She might be in a lock and key, if
That's
nothing else.
Well, if all hearts and minds are clear, because I have something to do. Living life is the longest thing you ever do in the shortest amount of time, and you only get one. So whatever your dreams, goals, and desires are, make sure you go out there and get the job done. And while you're doing that, remember his name is Jesus Christ and not Tom Cruise. Because there's no such thing as mission impossible, because we can do all things through Christ that strengthen us. Till next time, I'm Mike. That's my mom.
You know when Jesus be writing in the dirt.
That's Shannon.
How the hoodie come on?
That's what he's wrapping up.
I don't know.
When he was writing in the dirt, like he was doing that. When he's doing, they say that because everything from the Old Testament is in the New Testament. Like it's and he, like, if you go back to when Moses was writing on a tablet, like that's what he's doing, writing. It's like it was written. It was written.
It was written.
So when he's in there, like, and they like, what is he doing? He's like, that's it.
We'll see you next time on the Mike and his mom show.
Save that trouble for another day. Hey, we're gonna have a good day.